Will the audience please rise for the student processional? Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the national anthem, as sung by Miss Marissa Wilburn, class of 2025.
Twilight
Thank you. Please be seated.
Welcome to the Bordentown Regional High School commencement exercises for the class of 2025. My name is Rob Walder, and it's my pleasure to share this evening with our 2025 graduates, their families, and friends. At this time, it's my pleasure to welcome our guests. The first introduction is for our interim superintendent, Dr. Edward J. Forstoffer III. Our administrators, Ms. Cicali, assistant principal for athletics, is minding the back of the house. Mrs. McCormick and Mr. Melvin are up here with us. Our four outstanding counselors, Ms. Voyatzadakis, Ms. Ehring, Ms. Jeffries, and Ms. Lusner. We have our secretary of the board, Ms. Shafonda Henry. Also business administrator. We have board members across the audience, Mr. Dean, Ms. Glatz, Ms. Mann, and Ms. Nosek. Thank you for joining us tonight. And from the township, we have Deputy Mayor Fusi, Committee Person Anika Miller, Committee Person Kelly Lazito. And now here is Mr. Melvin.
Good evening, everyone. It is my pleasure to begin the program by introducing the class salutatorian. This is an exceptional young woman who has maintained a GPA of 111.47. Please join me in welcoming the salutatorian of the class of 2025, Ms. Isha Amin.
After my first day of high school, I took what felt like the longest nap of my life. After 2 years straight of Google Meets, in-person schooling was exhausting. It was my first time walking through a hallway in years. So when I woke up from my nap, I was so upset with myself. Because coming into my freshman year of high school, I had a plan. And I mean a plan. I wanted to organize all my supplies, label everything that I possibly could, and be so prepared for my 4 years of high school that I would never be caught unaware. But that nap was not part of my plan. So every day after that, I kept trying to make up for the days that I couldn't follow my plan. I typed up to-do lists, covered my calendar and deadlines, and kept meticulous logs of my service hours. All because freshman me believed that to enjoy high school, or life in general, I had to follow the perfect plan. But the thing about plans is that they don't always go your way. Plans fall apart. Sometimes you just need to take a nap. And as freshman year went on, I realized that having a plan all the time was not always the best case scenario. In fact, most of my favorite moments in the past 4 years were the ones that were unscheduled and full of lighthearted fun. Like during Spirit Week, when people wore dinosaur costumes and carried microwaves into class instead of backpacks. Like reading the silly musings of our freshman selves in the letters we wrote in health class. And if we're talking about spontaneous, I can vividly remember dance battles in my 10th grade English class. There's also the special day for seniors to play elementary school games with Mr. Lloyd, when we're lifting that giant colorful parachute above our heads for one last time. And this isn't just limited to high school. I mean, who could forget the infamous Mr. Gilch fan page in middle school? When I was figuring out how to write this speech, I got stuck when it came to the whole giving advice portion. Who am I to tell others how to be successful and thrive after high school? It's not like I've done it before. In fact, I know many of us have already dealt with overbearing expectations, burnouts, crash outs. So instead of offering advice, I'm here to offer you an invitation. Let's turn away from some of our plans and embrace the unexpected together. Let's walk into life without needing all the answers before we do anything. Let's welcome the detours that life throws at us, the late decisions and impulsive adventures that we come up with on a whim. The best memories that we have from high school, the real nostalgic, we're gonna miss this kind, don't come from our to-do lists or our schedules. They come from the spontaneous decisions we made to enjoy life in the now. 4 years ago, I knew exactly how I wanted to graduate. I was gonna give a rigorously vetted speech, wearing my dream dress and a Pinterest-perfect graduation cap that I planned months in advance. Today, I stand before you, reading a speech that I wrote overnight with a healthy dose of caffeine to help me keep me awake. My cap design, I found it while scrolling my study hall 2 days ago. This dress was a last-minute find. And honestly, I wouldn't change a thing, because this moment, filled with laughter, chaos, and celebration, is better than anything I could have planned out in my head. So when we walk across this stage towards whatever comes next for you, know that not having a plan doesn't mean you're lost. It just means you're living. And those unplanned moments are the times that we'll look back to in 20 years, reminiscing about the good old high school days. Now, before I go, I'd like to recognize the people that supported me, making plans so that I wouldn't have to worry. I'd like to thank my dad for his endless support, quietly standing next to me, for every time I used his credit card, for when he fixed my car so I could make it to an important event, and for every time he's listened to me ramble on. I'd like to thank my mom for her ever-present concern for my well-being, for trying to distract me when I'm stressed, for staying up late to make sure I don't miss a meal, and for every piece of advice she's given me to get here. And thank you to all of our administrators, our counselors, teachers, family, friends, and more, for guiding our entire class to these very seats, helping us reach our goals. Congratulations, class of 2025. I can't wait to see the beautiful, unplanned memories that we all make. Thank you.
Thank you, Isha. Now, will the senior members of our choir please join Mrs. Kirk at the front of the stage? I would now like to introduce Mr. Connor Aswari, who will introduce our senior choir selection.
The BRHS Senior Choir, under the direction of Mrs. Ellen Kirk, will now perform its selection, Remember Me, arranged by Roger Emerson. Words and music by Kristen Anderson Lopez and Robert Lopez.
I say
Thank you, Mrs. Kirk, and our choir for that amazing sound and beautiful song. Before we move on, I had somebody slip in on me and I missed him. How could I miss Mayor Holliday from the township? Mayor Holliday. At this point in the ceremony, it is my distinct honor to present a remarkable young man. He has maintained a 4-year grade point average of 113.06. Ladies and gentlemen, the valedictorian of the class of 2025, Mr. Samir Sharma.
Sitting at my bedroom desk, only 48 hours ago, I was tackling the modern student's most pressing dilemma. Should I just use ChatGPT for this? Now, I'll be honest, a small part of me, scratch that, a big part of me, really just wanted to get this over with. But while staring at the daunting words, valedictorian speech, kind of like that one SpongeBob scene where he writes that really fancy "the" on his essay before taking a break, I look to my right, where printed in pencil on the table is the number 1600. During the summer before my sophomore year, the SAT defined who I was. Getting a 1600 was my sole purpose. I was married to the grind, obsessed. I thought I didn't have enough time to spend with those closest to me. Yet practice test after practice test after practice test, my score was actually dropping. Professional SAT tutors not only discouraged me from aiming for a 1600, they even said a 1500 was impossible. They didn't want me to feel disappointed after test day. It was then when I penciled the numbers 1600 on my desk. More so than proving it to them, I wanted to prove it to myself, that I could achieve anything, no matter how daunting it may seem. And after 2 years, 3 Saturday morning test days, and more than 10,000 practice questions, I saw that one seemingly impossible number emblazoned on my phone screen. That day, the number 1600 didn't feel real. The same way that today, the number 2025 doesn't feel real. For some of us, tonight feels like, as Mr. Hem once said, Christmas came early. For others, it's a moment of bittersweet remembrance. But for all of us, tonight is a time of celebration, a time for all of us to look back at our cringy photos from freshman year and think, wow, why did I ever like this selfie? And let's be honest, we all have them. We watched the sun rise together and the sun set together, albeit only through a Google image on Miss Miller's phone. For our senior prank, we went down a slip and slide together in the courtyard, despite the stings from soap in our eyes. And tonight, class of 2025, we all sit here together, each of us sharing a triumph etched in the yearbooks, etched in the ink of our yearbooks, and in the hearts of those closest to us, our family and friends, our teachers, coaches, administrators, and counselors. It's time to appreciate those who have sharpened us on this path towards achievement. For me, that's my Nana, who serves as a role model for how to treat others with respect and care. That's my dad, who teaches me how to approach life's challenges with positivity and level-headedness. And that's my mom, who shows me the power of persistence, of hard work, and who motivates me to aim for new heights every day. I'd also like to thank my guidance counselor, Mrs. Lusner, who worked day in and day out to ensure that I and many other students could reach their full potential in and out of school. Sure, hard work leads to success. But over time in my SAT journey, I learned that those who watch us from here, from home, from school, or from above, are the ones who shape us into the best versions of ourselves. In reality, my score only improved as an upperclassman. That's when I began spending more time with those who cared the most about me. I learned that our goals are rarely ever done alone. We need each other's support to complete them. Today, instead of the SAT, my family and friends define my life. Their pride in my journey, not a number, is my sole purpose. J. Cole, a famous American rapper, once said that there's no such thing as a life that's better than yours. His perspective cautions away from jealousy. Instead, he inspires listeners to respect themselves and their own achievements. In many ways, his words echo the message I'd like to leave you all with here today. That we all have control of our own lives, and that we can achieve anything. We can turn our dreams into reality. And I know that sounds very cliche, but seriously, it's true. I want you all to take a moment to reflect on a time you accomplished something, big or small, that didn't come easy. Now think back to the work that you put in to make that happen. Whether you were at practice, under the floodlights, in the pitch black, clocking in for a shift that you wish ended right before it even started, rehearsing for a part for your performance for the 20th time in a row, or working on an assignment last minute before hitting submit at 11:59 p.m. Yeah, sorry, Mom, that's on me. Each of us have faced our struggles in meeting our goals, in making ourselves and those we love proud. And today, for each and every one of us, our hard work has paid off. So I urge us all to continue to chase our goals, our dreams, in the next phase of our lives, no matter how daunting they may seem. As we cross off this checkbox of high school, I urge us all to never forget those who motivate us, our family and friends, our teachers, coaches, administrators, and counselors, who drive us to achieve the impossible. Thank you.
Thank you, Samir, for those inspiring words. I am now pleased to introduce our interim superintendent, Dr. Edward J. Forstoffer III.
Good evening, members of the Board of Education, Mr. Walder, parents, faculty, honored guests, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2025. You did it. You reached the finish line. So before you sprint off into your future, I'd like to leave you with 4 quick but powerful ideas that may just help you find success in the marathon that lies ahead. The first topic is seek change and new ideas. Now, you've heard this before, but how many of you have actively attempted it? I thought of this topic because of running. I used to think runners were crazy. Why would anyone ever run when cars exist? But then I turned 50 and decided to try a 5K, and now, shockingly, I'm a runner. No, I don't look like a runner, but since then I have completed dozens of races, including a couple of marathons. So if you don't think I look like a runner, just imagine how I would look if I did not run. New ideas can change your life. Step outside your comfort zone. You never know where it might lead. The next principle is to be nice and courteous. The best way to accomplish this is to hang out with nice and courteous people. Unfortunately, I must tell you that in a room full of people, there's always negative, mean, or a rude person in every group that I've come across. Your job is to find that person and not allow yourself to start thinking like he or she does. Trust me, they will try to bring you down. Now, if you go into a room of people and you cannot find a rude or mean person, it's probably you. If that's the case, go back to the first principle and seek change and new ideas. Believe it or not, it's really easy to be nice. It only takes one thing. If you take one thing from this speech, it's to let it be nice and courteous. You can start tonight. When you go home later and you have a snack, put your own dishes in the dishwasher or wash and dry them yourself. You will not believe the reaction you'll get. You want an even better reaction? Wash the dish that a parent left in the sink. Pick up your clothes, vacuum. You'll be amazed at the reaction. Just be nice. My third theme is to appreciate what you have. Now, that sounds so easy, but we rarely do it. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Whoever said that you get better with age was a liar. Play your parents in a game that you're good at, say one-on-one basketball. Whether your parent wins or loses, he or she will need 3 days of bed rest to recover. I get sore from playing my son on Xbox. Do you believe that when you get, do you realize that when you get to be my age, you get sore from sleeping? We don't just jump out of bed anymore. We push ourselves into a seated position and then think about standing. Sometimes that thinking goes on for a while, so enjoy your youth because it is fleeting. A lifetime is not exceedingly long. Appreciate what you have and what others have done for you. If you get a chance, write a brief note of thanks to a teacher that helped inspire you. Tonight's also a wonderful time to tell your parents how much you appreciate all that they've done for you. And you don't know how great it is just to hear those words and how it makes them feel. It actually makes the soreness of getting out of bed all worthwhile. So my final principle is to dream. As much as I want you to appreciate what you have, you need to envision what you don't have and make it happen. Stephen Covey tells us to begin with the end in mind. So my advice to you is to dream where you want to be, but don't rely on luck to get there. Have a plan. Without a good plan, your dream will never come to be. Here's an example of poor dream planning. I've done this. You go out and you buy a new pair of pants that are too tight because you want them to be an inspiration to lose some weight. 6 months later, you still can't wear the pants, and now they're out of style. Dreams don't just happen because you want them to. Do not be afraid to roll up your sleeves, get your hands dirty, and make it happen. So, they're my words of wisdom. For a happy and productive life, seek change and new ideas, be nice, appreciate what you have, and to dream. You started kindergarten 4,700 years ago. And in that time, you've acquired quite a bit of knowledge. But if you can remember these 4 principles and that I before E thing, you will be highly successful. I want to end this speech with a poem that I've read at the conclusions of all of my graduation remarks. It's very appropriate for tonight because of my 4 rules. So I'd like to conclude my words by encouraging you to follow the advice of an unknown author in the poem, Dream Big. If there were ever a time to dare, to make a difference, to embark on something worth doing, it is now. Not for any grand cause necessarily, but for something that tugs at your heart, something that is worth your aspiration, something that is your dream. You owe it to yourself to make your days count. Have fun, dig deep, stretch, dream big. Know, though, that things worth doing seldom come easy. There will be times when you want to turn around, pack it up, and call it quits. Those times tell you that you are pushing yourself and that you are not afraid to learn by trying. Persist. Because with an idea, determination, and the right tools, you can do great things. Let your instincts, your intellect, and let your heart guide you. Trust. Believe in the incredible power of the human mind, of doing something that makes a difference, of working hard, of laughing and hoping, of lasting friends, of all the things that will cross your path. Next year, the start of something new brings the hope of something great. Anything is possible. There is only one you, and you will pass this way but once. Do it right. Dream big. Class of 2025, thank you for letting me be a part of this journey. As you chase your dreams, remember to be kind, appreciate what you have, stay curious, and every once in a while, wash a dish. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Forstoffer. It is now my pleasure to introduce one of our Board of Education members, Miss Amy Glatz.
Good evening. Family, friends, administration, and students of the class of 2025. Congratulations. More than half of your life you have done to work towards this milestone. Congratulations. I want to start off by speaking to the parents and the guardians here tonight. C.S. Lewis once said, and I quote, "Children are not the distraction from more important work. They are the most important work." End quote. The legacy that matters won't be what you build in the world. It will be who you raised and whether they felt safe, seen, and loved in your presence. This moment of celebration is not just for the graduates, but for you too. Give yourself a round of applause. You deserve it. As I prepared for this address, I knew I needed some help, so I turned to the experts and the beginning of your educational journey, your kindergarten teachers. I asked them for some advice, and here's what they had to say. Always connect with your family because they will be there by your side when the going gets tough and life doesn't go as planned. Just keep your head high, reach for the stars, and continue to climb your mountains no matter how high or how far. Don't ever limit yourself. Dream big. You will always have your teachers cheering you on and celebrating you. I'm so, so proud of you and honored to be a part of your story. It's true. All you ever needed to know, you learned in kindergarten. Here are just a few of the things that you learned in kindergarten that will carry you through the rest of your life. Share everything. Play fair. Don't hit people. That's frowned upon. Put things back where you found them. Clean your own mess, including a dish, and your room. Don't take things that aren't yours. Say you're sorry when you're wrong. Wash your hands before you eat. Flush. Boys, put the seat down. Warm cookies, cold milk are good for you. Take a nap every day. When you go out into the world, watch out for traffic, hold hands, and stick together. Remember that little seed you put in that milk carton? The roots grow down and the plant grows up, but nobody really knows how or why, but it just does. Everything you need to know is in here somewhere. The golden rule, and love, and basic hygiene. Take any of these items and put them into adult terms and apply it to your life and to your next journey. Your world, and it holds true and clear and firm. Imagine what a better world it would be in the whole world had cookies and milk been able to be had at 3 o'clock in the afternoon and then lay down with your blankies and have a nap. When I graduated from Bordentown Regional High School many, many years ago and left for college, my mother knew I had the roots and the foundation to succeed. From those roots, she gave me my wings. She recited this poem by Dennis Waitley to me as she did so. If I had 2 wishes, I know what they would be. I'd wish for roots to cling and wings to set me free. Roots of inner value, like rings within a tree, and wings of independence to seek my destiny. Roots to hold forever, to keep me safe and strong, to let me know you love me when I've done something wrong, to show me by example and help me learn to choose, to take those actions every day to win instead of lose. Just be there when I need you to tell me it's all right, to face my fears of falling when to test my wings in flight. Don't make my life too easy. It's better if I try and fall and get up myself so I can learn to fly. If I had 2 wishes and the 2 to make me happy, and they could be granted by school and family, I wouldn't ask for money or shop to buy things. The greatest gift I'd ask for are simply roots and wings. Take this lesson that are the foundations and the roots that you have grown over the last 18 years. Parents, you have provided the roots to ground your children in the values that you hold dear. Graduates, as you turn your tassel to the left, turn your back to your parents so that they can place your wings on your back so you can begin your journey to soar. And finally, love many, trust few, and always paddle your own canoe. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Remember what I told you about the volume level of the applause, right? Good evening, students, families, staff, and honored guests. Tonight, we are here to celebrate a remarkable group of 172 young men and women who have reached an important milestone in their lives. To the class of 2025, this evening is for you. You've worked hard and earned this moment. As we gather to honor your achievements, I'd like to speak to you about something that has been at the heart of your journey here, family. Class of 2025, you are a family. You've cheered each other on, carried one another through tough days, and celebrated victories both big and small. From freshman year jitters to senior year victories, you have been there for each other. Whether it was help on a math test, a ride home after practice, or a word of encouragement before a big game or performance, you've shown what it means to truly care for each other. And like any family, there have been challenges. We've seen hard days, personal struggles, losses, uncertainties about the future. But what makes a family strong is how it responds to adversity. You supported your classmates, you stood by your friends, and you kept going. In those moments, you proved that resilience is not something taught from a textbook, but something lived, something shared, and something deeply felt. Here at BRHS, the staff and faculty are a family too. We lean on each other, we laugh together, and we step in when someone needs a helping hand. From late nights planning lessons to early mornings chaperoning trips, we are a team that shows up for each other and for you. You have taught us just as much as we hope we've taught you. Within our walls, we also saw many little families grow. On our teams, in our clubs, through the music of our band and the magic of our theater productions. Whether you found your people on the soccer field, in the physics lab, or under the bright lights of the stage, these groups gave you a place to belong, to be challenged, and to thrive. And let's not forget the families who are here with us tonight. Your parents, grandparents, guardians, and loved ones. They are your first and most important family. They've rooted for you since day one, helped you with late night projects, picked you up when you were down, and believed in you when you doubted yourself. Don't forget to thank them. Not just tonight, but often. Their love has been the foundation of your success. As you leave BRHS and take your next steps, whether that's college, trade school, the military, or straight into the workforce, you'll find new families and communities. You'll join teams, workplaces, dorms, and crews. In those spaces, you'll build new families. They may not look like the ones you've known before, but with patience and heart, you'll come to value them just the same. Over these last 4 years, you've learned about many kinds of families, the ones that lift you up, the ones that challenge you, and even the ones that test your strength. Take those lessons with you. Use them to be a good friend, a good coworker, a good leader. Let what you've experienced here at Bordentown Regional High School shape the kind of family you build wherever life takes you next. To the class of 2025, watching you grow has been a joy and an honor. We've seen you come into your own with courage, kindness, and curiosity. You've made us proud in the classroom, on the field, in your service, and in your spirit. We know you are ready for what lies ahead. So go forward, be happy, accomplish much, and in all that you do, remember your Bordentown family. We're always here rooting for you and believing in you. Congratulations, class of 2025. We are so very proud of you, and we cannot wait to see the families and futures you create. All right, now is the time. The part we've been waiting for, the presentation of diplomas. Dr. Forstoffer, it is my honor to certify that the members of the class of 2025 have met all of the requirements for the diploma set forth by the state of New Jersey and the Bordentown Regional Board of Education. So it is with great pleasure I present to you the class of 2025.
Mental health awareness is a very important issue for our children, family, and friends. Our graduates are wearing mental health awareness pins this evening to shine a light on this prevalent matter. I will now introduce the individual graduates. Joseph Amarante. Gianna Adams. Yvonne Ajay. Lexi Alvarado. Isha Amin. Lizandra Aponte. Allison Arbelize. Annalise Arce. Gabriel Arocho. Rihanna Bartley. Mario Beckles. Anthony Bell. Julia Bender. Summer Benedict. Brielle Besserman. Cooper Bolus. Kenneth Brophy. Asia Brown. Adrian Wencelita. Michael Burns. Ramel Cafe. Ivan Campos. Sarah Cano. Nicholas Carlini. Lucian Carr. Gabriela Cartagena. Nathan Cartagena. Roger Chapdelaine. Ariel Chapman. Ariyahi Chakala. Misha Chow. Kendall Coleman. Connor Colora. Rachel Cook. Sean Crilly, Natalie Kroll, Cameron Davis, Candace Davis, Paige Davis, Tristan DeCavalcanti, Alara Demir, Mason Depew, Susanna Derbay, Matthew DiGiovanna, Jonathan Duran, Patrick Jingoleski, Anthony Zubak,
Gavin Egan, Ava Engel, Amber Ent, Jesse Falker, Summer Fabiani, Jack Flanagan, Madison Frater, Juliet Furch, Ella Garofalo, Jacob Gendek, John Trolis, sorry. I tried. Helen Glover, Jayla Goddard, Hesini Gokaprapu, Aiden Gold. Okay. Another? There you go. Good job. Luke Guire, Muhammad Gummis, Riley Hagan, Ryan Hodge, Raylan Hardy, Kylie Harrison, Gavin Hart, John Heitzenroger, John Hendry, Leah Hickman, Caitlin Hoppy, Maba Inapori, Gabrielle Innocent, Amari Jallo, Amra Jallo, Amra, Marcus Julius.
Gabriel Kakarates Zapico, Dustin Kang, Harrison Curtis, Joseph Klama, Wyatt Kovac, Sarah Kratzer, Andrew Lambiese, Kendall Lampman, Tobias Laura McNamara Schinzel, Claire LeBlanc, Dominic Linz, Reagan Ludwig, Madison Lugo, Cahill Madera, Landon Malkin, Samaya Mann, Aiden Martin, Max Martin, Tiffany Matthews, Jacob McBride, Jack McAmoyle, Anthony McFarlane, William McIntyre, Jefferson Melgar Solaris, Ian Mena, Ari Miller, Juan Manja Montoya, Rachel Morris, Samantha Morris Navarra, Mackenzie Morton, Isabella Nucera, Julian Oshkowski, Faye Olarni Shella, Connor Aswari, Emmanuel Otu, Christy Palacios, Haley Patel, Ian Polick, Aaliyah Perkins, Tristan Phillips, Brenna Pearson, Grant Pillick, Samantha Procasino,
Gerald Corti, Lindsay Reed, Theo Renzula, Deviana Rich, Jade Rios, Anna Rivera, Brielle Rivera, Elijah Rodriguez, Tyler Roselle, Brian Rossi, Ajani Rukal, Angelina Ruiz, Sierra Ruiz, Juan Salazar, Isabella Salvaggio, Samantha Schechter, Genevieve Chanone, Chloe Schreiner, Rujaniel Sen, Joseph Sergio, Samir Sharma, Maserat Sirius, Aiden Sked, Sarah Soto, Holden Spratt, Anna Stolniker, Zachary Steckley, Julia Stillwell, Sierra Struck, Kayla Stubanese, Aaron Sullivan, Ariel Swanson, De'Ara Swinson, Blake Talbert, Michael Testa, Zoe Thomas, Ethan Thompson, Ryan Thompson, Alyssa Torres, Apollo Touch, Samantha Trolin, Shadira Trotman, Elizabeth Ulrich, Ken Villardon, Trevor Vitanza, Reina Vidarito, Umang Vyas, Marissa Wilburn, and Madeline Wiley.
Great job, great job. Class of 2025. But we have one more item to complete. Families, after this final task for our class of 2025, the graduates will be walking out the way they came in, out the top doors, so you'll get another chance to take pictures of them, and they'll be processing back down to the gym. Then you'll go down and meet them and take pictures and celebrate. But graduates, here we go. Will the graduates please rise? And hold on, we have one more thing to do. Graduates, now that you have graduated, please transfer your tassel from the right side of your cap to the left. Congratulations, you are now officially BRHS alumni.